Hey everybody, it's the Ken's Talk Top 100 podcast review, reviewing the iTunes ranking chart and more, and things that aren't on there, aren't in top 100. Everything that's out there pod worthy. So let's look at what happened here. Got one contact lens and you'll see me winking a lot. Okay, so today, which was really yesterday because we're always a day behind when it comes to rankings, the 13th, Invisibilia, still number one. Just comparing these 2 days here. I have listened to it. It's not something I'd subscribe to, but it's interesting. It's okay, right? It gets like a thumb sideways from me. Serial, who hasn't heard Serial? If you haven't, it's well produced. It's like a 48-hour 2020 type real life story that's still kind of going on because that's the way she's doing it. It's worth it, I guess. I didn't subscribe because I know too much about it and want to listen to more things, but it was good. This American Life I haven't listened to in a while, but I kind of have the idea on those. Radiolab NYC, this was terrible the last time I listened to it. I'll give them another shot. Haven't done a full review yet. NPR, Ted Radio Hour is always good. Freakonomics I haven't heard in a while, but can be good. I don't really like the NPR Wait, Don't Tell Me show. But, Stuff You Should Know. I listened to the Scientific Method podcast. They went over the scientific... It sounded like two guys, really chill. They're good storytellers, and they're experienced at explaining things to the layman. And I feel like they're kind of learning along with you as you go. I kind of like this. I think I left it in the subscribe box. If they tackle really hard topics and things that you really like to know about, stuff you perhaps should know, then I would go with it. Haven't checked out Dan Carlin's Hardcore History yet. Now we're starting to get past 10 or so. Now I wanted to show some of the things in this file that are really cool. So what's going on in the Praps Core chart sheet is I've got all the different days from 2015. I'm looking for the top charted, top ranked podcast when you're averaging all the rankings from all the days and put it in order. So Serial still really is number one, even though right now, today, Invisibilia has the 100% score being number one. Serial had a longer run at number one, so they're 85%. Invisibilia is catching up, though. This American Life, pretty stable. Radiolab, it's really cool to look at, and it helps me go down the list and see podcasts that I'd like to listen to and go through them in order. So I'm going to keep going through these. My plugs that I always like to make, always go listen to Bill Burr. I listened to A Skeptic's Guide to the Universe. Recently this year, there Les Rebecca Watson. Show was pretty good. A bunch of brothers and another guy. Three novellas and another guy. Pretty good stuff. I can't wait to go through all this. Do we want to do our daily check of Adam and Allison Rosen? No, that story's kind of dying. TED Talks in HD. What's that? That just hit yesterday, and that was the only day. Okay, stuff you missed in history class. It sounded... I listened to the two-part episode over the year. It sounded like a couple of ladies that you would see at a middle school basketball game selling brownies afterwards. Hey there, support our team and listen to Stuff You Missed in history class. They sounded like a couple of nice Southern belles, and while I personally liked them, the show they didn't sound like voices of radio to me. I don't know. It left something to be desired there, but they're certainly trying, and it was more book reporty than anything. I don't think this is going to stay on the top 100 for that long once there's more to choose from. But so many cool pods to check out. What else did I want to talk to you guys? How's Mad Money doing? I see a lot of potential. There are some things showing up on this list that caused me pause. Oh yeah, the change in ranks, right? So when you look at from one day to the next, huge jump. Social Media Examiner show, interesting. I think that a lot of the podcast audience out there looking to learn something, looking to find out about a more niche topic or expand their knowledge on a more broader topic that has a lot of detail inside of it, like social media. I see this. I see other something like it was an entrepreneur podcast. Bon appetit. Food always sells. People are often hungry. I don't know what this profiles is. Huge jumps, right? So these are things to watch. I'm not gonna listen to a Risk podcast. I mean, board games are board games, right? One Day Business Breakthrough, helping entrepreneurs discover their next big idea. One Day BB. Big Blind. This is a poker game? I don't know. Yeah, something to watch out for. Pardon the interruption. I met Tony Kornheiser. I like Tony Kornheiser. Wonder how he runs throughout the year. I'm sure he's been on there before. And then stuff that's popped off. Like this means it doesn't show up at all today. It got knocked off the list. So yeah, have fun with it. I'm going to keep listening to all these pods. I'm going to bring that formula down like I should. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow every day. Let's see, what have I listened to on this? Yes. Yes, 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 yes at one point. Yes, yes, no. Dan Carlin, you are next on the list, sir. I don't know who you are, but your history better be... I mean, is this NSFW history? Is that kind of hardcore? Or what were we talking about? I guess we're going to have to find out. More Kid Stocks out.